In the past 9 years, Chicago and Illinois both have gripped severe and extreme drought. A big concern in Chicago is that the cause of this water loss could be due to the large distribution of water throughout the city, which some people believe is too widespread. In result, there has been a large amount of water loss in the past 5 years. In 2012, Chicago is believed to lose about 22.187 billion gallons of water. This is enough to fill 30,617 Olympic-sized pools. To also put this into a different perspective, it could also be enough to provide water for over 698,000 people. While Lake Michigan is not 100% distributed, predictions for water in 2050 suggest that there could be a possible occurrence of full distribution as the population continues to grow. If this scenario were to occur, communities that are groundwater dependent would have to start seeking out a different water source. Groundwater is water present beneath the Earth's surface in soil pore spaces as well as in the fracture of rock formations. Because of its underlying depths of 500 feet and reliability for nearly the past 100 years is why Chicago has been one of the most favorable groundwater areas in Illinois. In the early days of groundwater in Chicago, a little bit before the year 1895, wells drilled into aquifers, which was one of the best ways to collect water. Another advantage is that at lesser depths in Chicago, some of the land is underlain by glacier deposits. However, due to industrial and municipal growth in the Chicago region, it has brought local water supply issues. The biome of the forest is very dependent on water due to the amount of organisms that it helps feed and grow. In order to be a healthy forest, it has to have a strong water cycle. Without water, there would simply be no forest. This is why I bring aquifers and water loss to your attention. In a forest, most if not all types of streams of water are connected in some way. This is where aquifers come into play. During dry periods in a forest, aquifers enter and re-nourish streams and wetlands, helping to maintain their water levels. Without this maintenance, water levels would not only drop in wetland areas, but in places where there is a high concentration of trees. Not only do aquifers re-nourish bodies of water, but they also contain water which then precipitates into the soil. Since they also feed into large bodies of water, they evaporate, then come down as rain, re-nourishing the plant life in a different way. Considering that aquifers are such an important part of sustaining forestry and wetlands, it is important that we rationalize our water.